everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all having a fantastic day today. So today I'm going to be talking about update 47. So if you guys didn't already see on Disney Magic Kingdom socials, like their Facebook or Instagram, be sure to check those out, by the way. They recently posted that they were going to be having a live stream last Friday. If you did not see that, I definitely recommend that you watch it, but I am going to be sharing with you all the information that was in the live stream today, and I'm going to be explaining it all so maybe some of you newer Kingdomers can understand it a little bit better. So one of the teasers that was recently posted was this beautiful stained glass of Remy looking at Gusteau's. I actually love this stained glass. I think it is so perfect for this movie, and I am so happy that Ratatouille is finally coming to the kingdom. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is this updates trailer. So this is all about mainly focusing on Ratatouille, which is the main part of this update, along with some other mini events that I'm going to be talking about in a little bit and giving you more information on that. But this sound has to be muted because the music that is played is actually copyright, but here you can enjoy this. And if you want to see the full thing with the music and everything, you can look it up and you'll be able to find it very easily. So one of the things that I'm absolutely loving about this updates trailer is you can really see how good DMK is at their animating and their color schemes. These colors for this update are absolutely perfect to go along with it. I love the lights around the little chef hat and stuff. And I think this really illustrates the characters' personalities, and there is the wallpaper for this update. So the first character that I'm going to be talking about is Remy. So Remy is the rat. Also, I consider him kind of the main character of the movie. And in the live stream, we also got told that he is going to be the first character you will get the quest for. And I'm not sure if I already said it before, but this is a permanent content update. So what this basically means is this is going to be one of the quests that you will have to one of the parts of the storyline that you're going to have to complete to continue moving along in the game. So this part of the storyline is going to be after the last current quest in Emperor's New Groove. So if you have not finished the Emperor's New Groove storyline, you will not get any quest for Ratatouille until you finish that. The next character I'm going to be talking about is Linguini. So he is going to be the character that you will get after you get Remy and stuff into your kingdom. And then you can see there is Colette. So Colette is the premium character for this collection. And she will be able for purchase either in a bundle or for 500 gems. So myself, I find that a little bit pricey. But I mean, it's no different than like Captain Hook or King Louie or something like that. But I'm assuming that she's going to be super helpful just because typically the storylines towards the end of the storyline at the moment, those are the ones where we find the premium character really helpful because the storylines are really hard to complete. So if you are at this point, I would recommend that you do get Colette. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with her entirely, but she does look like a really, really cool character, and I am so excited to see her in the kingdom when I get a chance to get her. Next thing I wanted to show you guys was the attraction that is going to be part of the permanent content storyline for Ratatouille, and that is Gusteau's Kitchen, as you can see on your screen right now. So this is the only attraction for this collection that will be permanent content that can be obtained at any time. I know some other people will say, oh, what about the other one? Well, I'll get to that in just a couple minutes. I'm just going to finish explaining the concessions and other things like that. Next up, we have the two Ratatouille concession stands, no other than the chef's hat stand and the Ratatouille dish stand. I think these concessions are going to be so adorable in the kingdom. So these you'll be able to get through concession chests or through some other mini events that are going to be happening throughout this update, and I'll get to those dates in just a second. Next up we're going to have some Striking Gold events this update. So as you can see, the gold trophy on your screen, that's what the Ratatouille one looks like. And these are very, very important. I've never actually been able to get one myself, but I'm very hopeful for this upcoming event. But these are extremely important to help your thrill zone, and they have to be placed inside the California Screaming region to count for your thrill level. So these events will be happening from January 28th to February 1st, and then again from March 4th to March 8th. And the characters that are going to be helping you are Jessie, Woody, Mickey will have to be in his pirate costume, basically all the Alice in Wonderland attractions and characters. So make sure you pull all that stuff out into your kingdom for this event. Another thing that's really exciting with the Striking Gold events for this update is there is finally a hub in the Striking Gold event tab. So when you open it, you'll be able to see the list of all the activities to be able to get these gold trophies, and I think this is going to be super, super helpful. So then you don't have to go searching through or going through the characters that are at home to be able to find the quests that are useful for this event. So make sure you pay attention to that. The full list of all the quests, the specific quests, are in the Facebook live stream. So if you want to head over to DMK's Facebook after watching this video, of course, to be able to see that full list, I definitely recommend that. I will try to post it in the comments down below, maybe when this video goes up or when we get closer to the event. If somebody would like to leave me a reminder, I would much appreciate it, because sometimes stuff like this I will forget about because I'm trying to do 10 million other things. But on another note, I wanted to tell you some of the other events that are going to be happening throughout this update. So the first one that I'm going to tell you about is the Fly Free mini event that's going to be coming out. And this is going to be happening from February 4th through February 9th. And the characters and attractions that you're going to need out in your kingdom are Mickey, Goofy, Woody, Bo Peep, Ham, Jessie, Mickey's House, Owl's Toy Barn, Beauty and the Beast characters, Pizza Planet, and the Be Our Guest restaurant. Once again, I will try to post a reminder about all the characters that will be useful in the comments down below once the event gets closer, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Or you can always email me, and I can always personally send you the list of any important things that you like, the list of either the characters or stuff like that. So feel free to email me with any questions or anything like that. My email is always listed in the description box if you ever want to contact me about anything. I'm also thinking about putting together a little bit of like an email of patch notes. So if you think that might be something you might like, let me know in the comments down below. And if you would, make sure you list your email too so I can send it to you. And then the next event that I'm going to be telling you about is a Tapper event, and it's called Firecracker Fun. So the first round of this event is going to be from February 11th to February 15th. And of course, this event, and the one I'm going to tell you about in just a second, does not need any characters because it is just a tapper. You can just simply tap on the fireworks that are in your kingdom, and that's it. So for the one that's running from the 11th to the 15th of February, that is when you will have a chance to get the chef's hat stand. So that is super, super exciting. The other thing is it's going to be happening again from February 18th through 22nd, and that during that time span is when you'll be able to get the Ratatouille dish concession stand. Now, it was not clarified whether these will be milestone rewards or leaderboard rewards. Preferably, I prefer the milestone just because that's a little bit easier and attainable for more kingdoms than a leaderboard. And another really important thing I want to note right now that I didn't say earlier that is really, really important is for the Fly Free Tapper event, well, not really Tapper event, it's kind of just like a mini event. That's when you will be able to get the other new Ratatouille attraction, which is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. So I will insert a picture right here so you can see what I'm talking about. So I think this is going to be similar to like the Oogie Boogie Spin mini event that we played in. I'm not sure if it's going to have the 3 parts. But that is basically what I gathered from the live stream, that is when you'll be able to get that attraction and not through the permanent content storyline itself. So the next thing that I want to just talk about really, really briefly is that there is a Ratatouille parade float that will be able for purchase in the parade float tent for 50 gems. I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be because I think it is so adorable and I am so looking forward to purchasing it. But make sure you stay tuned for that when you download the update. Tuesday, January 26th. So, of course, different platforms will receive the update at different times, but rest assured, everyone will be able to, play in the events and get a hold of the content eventually. And DMK said to stay tuned for their socials in case there is any problems or anything. I will also try to keep you guys in the loop about anything that I hear about anything postponed or changes, etc. So the next things that I'm going to be talking about really, really quickly, because this video is getting a little bit long, is just like some quality of life changes and just some changes in general. So the Lunar and Hong Kong costumes are going to be coming back for either bundles or for gems. They didn't really specify about what is going to be for what, but keep an eye out for that. The next thing is we have no land coming for this update, unfortunately. And visiting home rewards have not changed yet, but they said to stay tuned for their next live stream for more information about that. Another thing is all Ratatouille attractions are going to be enchantable, so throughout the events, there will be times to start collecting some Ratatouille relics and things like that. Another thing that's going to be super, super helpful is there's going to be a gem video icon that's going to be kind of near where your in-news game feed is, located in the top right hand of your screen when you're actually in your kingdom. And all it will be is like a little blue square with a gem on it that tells you that you have a gem video to watch. Definitely recommend doing that because those 2 gems a day can make a really big difference. Another thing is the Tower of Terror that is in the attraction enchantment chest is now enchantable. I don't know what relics it's going to be using, but they said that. Another thing is there is some quest changes, and this is mainly just for many joint quests for characters in the later part in the storyline. It wasn't really anything of a big deal that I could tell, but make sure you stay tuned for patch notes to hear more information in the Pacific Quest. Another thing is, of course, some decorations and concessions are going to be taken out of the chests, and then some will be added in based on the updates, and you can see that full list also in the patch notes. There is some changes for the concession stands XP drop, so make sure you also stay tuned for patch notes to hear those concessions. I didn't really think it was a big deal. I didn't catch the names, but if you want to look back at the live stream, you can do that, or just look in the patch notes. I think that is all the general information. I'm just going to tell you next about the clues for the next updates event that's going to be happening. So they said that it is going to be another limited time mini event similar to the Frozen 2 and the Mandalorian event, similar to that style. And some of the clues that I picked up on were thrilling and whimsical. So without looking at those clues, the first thing that comes to my mind is Incredibles, because we really could use an Incredibles expansion, and I think that would just be so perfect because it is going to be DMK's, I think they said 5-year anniversary next update. So, and I believe, I didn't play from the beginning, but I believe Incredibles was their first limited time event. So I thought that would be really, really perfect with, they could add Edna Mode, and there's so many other characters, especially from Incredibles 2, that could be really used in the kingdom and be really awesome in expansion. So that is basically all my thoughts about the upcoming update. But I do have a lot of videos coming out soon about the Brave event and my kingdom just in general, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Another thing that I wanted to say really fast is if you go into my about of my channel, there is another link to my business Pinterest account. That's basically where I'm talking about. I do a Disney quote of the day, and I do a video teaser for the next video I'm going to be posting for the following day, and the actual today's video. So make sure you go check that out if you would like to. I will have more socials coming out soon. They're just still in the works and not ready to be released yet, but make sure you stay tuned for that. And of course, make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notifications, like this video. It really helps me out a lot. And make sure you comment down below about that patch notes email I'm thinking about putting together. It would really mean a lot to me. And thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you all in the next one.